the amal look difficult, because shaitan and nafs, the devil and our nafs, our desires, they present all of the deeds to us as difficult, as hard. And the shaitan and nafs do waswasa, whisper into our ears and minds that, oh, this is difficult. How will you carry out this action? It's hard. You can't do it. No, it's too difficult. What will happen afterwards if you can't do it? Oh, just leave this action. It's not necessary. You're doing the fard, the compulsory. That's enough. That's fine. And due to this, the amal is left by that human being, by that person. Then in the hereafter there will be extreme regret for that person. He will regret, and he will be shocked at that time. What deeds I disregarded, I left to the side, all the rewards I was going to get today in the hereafter, and the levels in paradise, I left the deeds. When that person realizes that this deed was easy to implement, simple to do, how did I leave this action? And we will see it if we experience ourselves, that when you're about to do an action, an amal, the waswasa comes into our mind straight away. No, it's difficult for me to do this. It's hard for me to do this. For example, I'll tell you one amal, one action, which is the initiation for a human being. The start of the process and the journey. And the rank and the status and the darajat that Allah Ta'ala has kept aside for just this deed is so great. And that is tawbah. Tawbah, that the path of suluk that we are traveling upon, the initiation of this path is tawbah. Without tawbah, the car cannot drive. Tawbah is the fuel. Shaitan and nafs. Why? Oh, these promises I'm making to Allah, I'm repenting, I'm promising Allah, I'll pray salah, and I will follow sharia. We make the promises, the Quran has given us the method. How will I fulfill these promises? Oh, it's too hard. Oh, it cannot happen. It's too difficult. And we start thinking these things. So this is ajib scenario. So whenever a person does a good deed, shaitan's waswasa will stop him. Shaitan's whispering will stop him. But there's no good deed under the sun that we're incapable of practicing. Because Allah Ta'ala sent all of the deeds because we're capable of practicing. So the lesson we learn from this hadith is, first we have the intention that tawbah is a big action and I need to do tawbah. So let me make intention. So if you stall, then shaitan will come. What are you doing? What are you about to do? Don't do this. He knows the benefits. So what did that man do? He implemented that intention. He didn't stop. He did tawbah. He repented. Okay? So he traveled on the path of tawbah. And he didn't know, where am I going? What's happening? So what happened then is that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sunnat ilahi, the sunnah of Allah, is that when a person makes intention, and then the amal, Allah Ta'ala says, I've advised you to do, and you want to do the amal, you want to carry out the amal, and to carry out the amal, you set forth on that path to do the amal. Allah says, then forget it, it's not you who's doing it, it's me who takes over. وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا. Allah's Nabi says, I'm explaining this hadith. Now who can stop that man? That man, he had nobody who knew him. He traveled to that man. He didn't know about, where am I going to get the money from? He reached to that man. He arrived to the man. That man didn't know him, the rich man, and the poor man didn't know the rich man. Who's preparing all of this? Allah is preparing the journey. So Allah Ta'ala softened that man's heart. He prepared the money. Allah prepared the money. Why? Because that man said, okay, Allah Ta'ala opens all of the paths. So if we go to do tawbah, and shaitan is telling us, how will you do this? You'll do this and that. He'll try to destroy us. He'll waste our time. You say, forget it. I'm not worried about you, shaitan. Allah Ta'ala has instilled into my heart this, and there's a chance for me. So straight away stand up. Why? Because it's Allah who is the one who implements. I'm doing tawbah to imitate the Prophet ﷺ, to follow the Prophet ﷺ. We've done tawbah. Then what should we do? That Allah Ta'ala desire. Allah Ta'ala, I want to do this, and I have firm intention, but weakness is coming to me. So that person should run to Allah and ask, Allah, open my heart. Allah, shaitan is trying to influence me. He's trying to overwhelm me, influence me. So then that person, brother, sister, runs to Allah. So he ran to Allah. So isn't this coming from the deen here, from this hadith? The tasawwuf is coming. Allahu Akbar. So he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when due to his amal, he gives a ni'mah. He gives a ni'mah to a person due to the amal. So when we get the ability to do that amal, that action, then Allah Ta'ala puts a lot of power and strength into the action. Allah says, don't stop due to any waswas of shaitan nafs. Was it's me, Allah says, who will help you, and you cannot overcome all the obstacles and hurdles. Just have courage, determination, put your hand down and say, I'm going to do this.